outside with the woods, sit back and relax with the fumes up. Everything
and I'm out since nights when you're fighting. I smell a breeze in the morning. I feel your presence is warming. I paid attention to warnings, but we were too caught up at transforming.
get so in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them the words you talking.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Get so in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them the words you talking to. Get so in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them the words you talking to.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
No escaping it.
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And David Aldridge will be on our sideline tonight reporting. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray and Harris, the guards. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. And it's Barton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Barton, following the miss by Draymond Green. Got a piece of it. Kicks to Curry. Well, squaring off Doris in the middle, a couple of very talented big men. Talk about how the center position continues to evolve in this league.
Right, gone are the days where the 5-man is just a defensive player and a rebounder, somebody who is nothing more than a rim protector. Increasingly in today's NBA, Kevin, that position is a skill position, and by that I mean the center can handle the basketball. You can run your offense through the center position, very much the way the Celtics do with Al Horford. And if you can shoot the long-range shot, you can shoot that 3-point shot, that much better for your team.
And it's interesting, Doris, the way the big men now, they go out on the perimeter and they're guarding guards. They're defending guards way outside and out of the lane.
Great point, Kev. It works on both ends of the floor. Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
To the middle, here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Murray kicks to Jokic. Barton inside the line, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Here's Cousins. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
Well, looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team in NBA history. Doris, would you agree?
I don't necessarily love comparing over eras. What I would say is they've got one of the best pure scorers ever in Kevin Durant, 2 all-time great shooters in Clay and Steph, and then Draymond Green, one of the best playmaking bigs we've ever seen. I'll tell you, they'd compete with just about anybody.
It's stolen by Green. Down low. Durant, the pass to Cousins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. To the inside, Millsap with the steal. Murray against Curry. Now the pass to Jokic. The shot's good.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Knocked loose and stolen by Barton. To the paint. Jokic, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Here's Murray, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside, deflects the pass. Harris passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions. Because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
Here's Barton. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Murray. Harris kicks to Murray. Millsap a screen. 5 to shoot. Millsap sets the pick for Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Durant. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here's Cousins. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Passes it to Barton. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Three-pointer, Barton, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Denver with the ball. They lead by 4. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
And here's Millsap after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
Now here's Durant. Cousins off target with his 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Millsap. Back to Murray. Barton outside. They double him with Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Denver. Barton dishes to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Over Green. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
I just love the fire with which Draymond...
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Steph Curry talks about
It's a cognitive and neurological drill.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Durant in at small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Isles checked in. More and more we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. So it's Denver now. The Warriors making the shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jokic has got 6.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Cousins, the pass to Curry. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And here is Curry after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Harris outside. Miles kicks to Thomas. There's the triple. And it's Durant with the rebound. Jokic with the steal. Porter passes to Thomas. Harris against Thompson. Thomas a screen. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, you have to stay attached to Isaiah Thomas because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Harris. Porter in the corner. The tray. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him, it's really kind of cool, Kevin.
Now here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Porter kicks to Harris. And again, Denver with the triple.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Durant, the pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Outside Durant, shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now, and it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Curry.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
To the inside, Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Lyles. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barton kicks to Jokic. Curry against Thomas. Harris a screen. Shot clock at 5. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Curry passes to Cousins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I'll tell you, with that being his 2nd foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Gary Harris. Plumlee with the screen. And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Cousins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 9. Curry with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Thomas, that's good.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Long range from the inbound. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And so it's Denver. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He had 16 points and 1 assist. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray out there with Thomas. And it's Barton in at the 3.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And for Isaiah Thomas going into free agency, what he thought might be a big payday opportunity was, Greg, anything but that.
A few years ago, he was talking about backing up the Brinks truck. Had to take a deal to prove he can still play. Has had a tumultuous past few years, but this deal could work out for the team if he can get back to form.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Millsap kicks to Thomas. Millsap sets the pick for Murray. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson against Thomas. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Curry.
Don't let the size fool you, Mr. Harlan. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Curry with the steal. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low, here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 8 points for Millsap.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Cousins. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Durant. Outside Green. Back to Durant. Shoots over Barton. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Back to Thomas. They set the pick. Four on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray with it. He kicks it to Thomas. Of course, when it comes to filling in the rest of a roster, pieces around your star players, what qualities do you think these teams are looking for, or would you be looking for in a role player?
Well, I think one of the first things you have to think about, or what are the best attributes of my stars? So is my star a great driver creator? Then I need to put great shooters around him to enhance his driving and playmaking abilities. But the other part of a role player is you've got to be willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice the headlines and dig in on the defensive end, to absorb the best matchup of the opponent every night. And that means sometimes you're going to get scored on 5-6 times in a row. That's how good the offensive players in the league are. So there are many qualities, but those are just a couple off the top of my head, Kev.
And that one, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic a screen. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Porter comes in for Will Barton, and it's Gary Harris in for Thomas. Porter against Green. Green with the block. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Murray kicks to Jokic. 1:22 left to play here in the third. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 10 points for Millsap.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
The free throw drops for Durant. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And it's tied up with that one.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's stolen by Green. Cousins with it. He's picked up by Millsap. For the lead. Outside, Green. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Outside, Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Harris.
And slow things up here with a chance to get the last shot of the quarter.
Exactly right. That's what you'd like to see. Hopefully they play the clock to perfection here.
Inside. Here's Millsap. No good on that last second attempt there. It's a tie game here in Oakland. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Harris dishes to Porter. Plumlee with a screen on Durant. Murray outside. 4 on the clock. From deep. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Durant. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Denver shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. To the paint, here's Murray. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
The drive by Green. Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
In the corner, Murray with it. Millsap a screen. Murray the pass to Plumlee. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Durant, that's good.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Thompson against Harris. He dishes it to Murray. And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Porter with the screen for Murray. Count it, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Count it.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Denver calls timeout. Martin's checked in for Denver. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play. And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Here's Millsap. Count it, and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Golden State moving it around. Now Cousins. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
And they count on Millsap to deliver in these big moments, and there he does.
Cousins, good, and Curry gets the assist. 16 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Murray kicks to Millsap. Over Green. And it's Denver scoring again.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins getting into the body there offensively.
Harris outside. Murray for three. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant dishes to Curry. Now the feed to Cousins. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Barton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 4. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Curry on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside for Durant. From outside the arc. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Barton. And the rejection by Cousins. Green passes to Durant. Money!
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Here's Harris. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Millsap from the arc. The Nuggets with another miss.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Millsap. No good off the back of the rim. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Stephen Curry makes the game look easy, but what you know is he has put in the time to be great, and that's what you have to respect. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What a family of shooters the Currys are. Dell, Seth, Steph, they can all shoot the lights out, but if they have a family three-point contest, I think I'd have to go with this man here. I think I'm going with Steph.
Martin left side to stop the run. No good off the front iron.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Just terrifying for the defense when Durant finds that hot hand. One of the most lethal scorers in the game.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.